Mark's Awesome Adventures!
Perfect. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks for all those people who are liking and subscribing, really helps me out. I checked my YouTube analytics and 95% of the people who watch this channel are not subscribed. So please, if you could take a minute and just hit that subscribe button down there and hit the like button down there. And if you want to get notified every time I post a video, hit that little bell icon. That really helps me out a lot. Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to focus on going through step by step all the things that you'll experience when you arrive in Saipan. Recently I went on a trip to Thailand and Cambodia, and I came back and I noticed a lot of things that made me feel happy to be back in Saipan. One is the mix of different cultures. They don't really have that in other places like they do here in Saipan. Another is the barbecue. Another is the ice cream. They sell ice cream in half-gallon containers. When I was in Thailand, I went into a grocery store for a pint of ice cream. They wanted to charge me $20. Here in Saipan, not so much. They have the ice cream cones, but you can get large containers of ice cream here in Saipan that you can't get for the same price in other places. So that's one plus that I had. And the barbecue, the style of barbecue that the Filipinos cook here is not like any place else in the world that I've been, except maybe the Philippines. So that made me happy to be back in Saipan too. So I'm going to walk you through step by step in this video all the things that you'll experience when you arrive in Saipan. And before, in my other videos, I focused on Chalang Kanoa. This video I'm going to focus primarily on Garapan. So let's go check out all the hotels in Garapan, because that's the first step that you're going to take when you arrive in Garapan. You're going to need a place to stay. So we're going to go check out the hotels, and then I'll move on to the apartments and stuff like that. So let's go check it out. Okay, once you get off the airplane, you're gonna see some taxi drivers on the outside, and they're gonna charge you probably $30–40 to go to Garapan or someplace in Saipan, and there's really not any other option. So you're just gonna have to deal with those taxi drivers, especially if you come in at 4 o'clock in the morning, like I did. There's no other options. The Chinese taxi drivers don't get started until about 6–7 o'clock in the morning. So if you come in after that, if you come in at 6–7 o'clock in the morning, you can call the Chinese taxi drivers. Otherwise, you're gonna have to take whoever's standing there when you walk out of the airport. And so far at this time, when I came through, they didn't have any other options. This is the Grand Rio Resort. That's what it looks like. It's a huge place. All these buildings here, this is all this hotel. And the penthouses and stuff, I think, are in this building over here on the top. This is located right next door to the Joten shopping center. It's right near the center of Garapan. As soon as you get yourself a hotel, you're gonna want a cell phone. So you have to make a choice between long-term cell phone, or you can get a tourist cell phone from the location that I'm gonna show you. But you have to make that decision. As soon as you get to the hotel, make your decision. You want a long-term phone, or you want a tourist phone. You can get a tourist SIM card for about 25 bucks. That lasts 7 days. The long-term cell phone service, I recommend Docomo. There's Docomo and there's IT&E. IT&E, I've had both cell phone services, and IT&E was very problematic. That's putting it mildly. I couldn't get my SMS messages from Google through ITE. Sometimes it took occasionally I could get an SMS through IT&E, and it would take like 5 minutes for the SMS to come through, and that's after I resent it like 2 or 3 times. Docomo, almost every single time the Google will come through. This morning I had to resend the Google SMS once, but it came through right after. When I clicked resend, it came through for Docomo. The speeds. The speeds for IT&E, if you happen to get into a free IT&E Wi-Fi, it's terrible. IT&E speeds in general, when you get the internet, it's not real good. Docomo tends to be a little bit faster, but for the house, Docomo has a different type of modem. IT&E uses I think it's ADSL, and Docomo uses the coaxial modems, like the cable company modems. So, and you can get hotspot, but IT&E was charging me $93 a month. Docomo's charging me $50 now. So you have to compare the two networks, and if you can, I recommend you bring a cell phone SIM card from the US and bring it here, because you can get a cheaper SIM card from the US like T-Mobile or Mint, and bring those SIM cards here, and you'll be able to use Wi-Fi calling and get your SMSs probably a lot easier than you can from IT&E and Docomo. I tried to get an SMS through IT&E from Amazon, and I couldn't get the SMS from Amazon at all. I can't get the PayPal SMS with IT&E at all, and I couldn't get the PayPal SMS through Docomo either. I couldn't link my bank accounts, Bank of Guam and Bank Pacific here on Saipan. You can't link them to PayPal, so you're gonna find certain problems here when you get settled in that are unique to Saipan, because I think part of the problem is you have the area code for the phone number here is 1, just like the United States. Area code for Guam is 1, and area code for mainland US is 1. So when you have a server that has to send an SMS out, it doesn't know which network to send the SMS to. So most of the time it defaults to the United States or the mainland US, which is why it takes so long to get back over here, because it goes through the mainland US network and then reroutes over here to Saipan, because they all use the +1 country code. I think that's part of the problem, but just be ready for those kind of problems when you get here, because you're gonna experience some things that are a little bit different here in Saipan than you will anywhere else. Once you arrive in Saipan, you might need a cell phone or a SIM card. These guys here have SIM cards really cheap. You can come here and check out their plans, but it's really cheap. When I first got here, I got one of the SIM cards from these guys, and it works really well. These guys are located right across from where all the bars are, over there, in this QQ car rental place. So check them out. This hotel is one of the more reasonably priced hotels in Garapan. She quoted me $79 for one person, and if you have 2 people, 1 bed, it's $10 more. But I really like this place. It's a grocery store and a hotel, so it's really convenient. You can get your food here, and it's close to where you're staying in your room. And they keep this place up really nice, and it's located right in the heart of Garapan. It's like a couple of blocks from the beach, so it's not really that far away from the beach. It's about a short walk, and that includes aircon and Wi-Fi for that price. This is the entrance right here. This is a nice little hotel. It's located right in the middle of Garapan, across the street from all the big hotels, or I mean all the big mall shops, the high-end mall shops, and I love Saipan. So if you want to be right here where everything's happening, this is a good little hotel. Okay, this is the Hotel Americano, and I just talked to the girl, and she says these doors are open 24 hours. So even if you get off the plane 4 o'clock in the morning, you can come check in over here, and it's right next to this casino place, my house. Okay, so this is the hotel, and these are pretty nice rooms in here. So even if you get off the plane 4 o'clock in the morning, you can come check in over here. These rooms on the top floor are part of the Daora Hotel, and I just talked to the lady in that El's Cafe. She's the owner. She says this hotel is open $55 a night for the rooms, and this is right here where the bars are. So if you want to be where all the action is, this is the place right here. This is Century Hotel. It's one of the nicer, smaller hotels in Gadapan, and it's located in a pretty good spot. It's got a restaurant in there that's one of the best restaurants in Gadapan. It's got Shirley's restaurant in there, and it's one of the best breakfast places in Gadapan. So you won't regret staying here. And right next door, it's got a little market. So if you need a drink or something, you can come by over here and get it. So that makes it kind of convenient as well. Okay, the price that they just quoted me for for Century Hotel is $100 plus tax for a queen size bed. That's 1 or 2 people, same price. The next thing you're going to want to do is start looking for an apartment. The easiest way to look for an apartment here in Saipan is through Facebook Marketplace. I showed you that before in one of my other videos. I'll flash it again on the screen here. But that's what everybody uses here in Saipan, is Facebook Marketplace. If they don't know how to use Facebook Marketplace, chances are they're not even going to put a for rent sign out on the building. But you will see a lot of places do have for rent signs, and you can call those. This used to be a bar, but they do the same thing for the apartments. Some of them will put for rent signs on it. Some of them won't even put a sign. You just got to go there and talk to the manager of the building and see if they have anything available. That's how they do it here. A lot of places. The people who are smart, they'll put their place on Facebook Marketplace. So check that first, and then go walk around the neighborhood where you want to stay and start talking to people. That's how you find a place. That's the easiest way to find a place. This place here, I have seen people coming and going here, so there are some people staying here, but I haven't talked to the manager of this place. I talked to somebody on the phone a long time ago, and they quoted me $500 a month. They may have gone down since then, because they don't have very many people renting rooms from this place. But there is a sign over here with a phone number you can call if you're interested in one of these places. But there are actually nicer places in Gadapan than this place. So that's why I'm saying I think the rent has to have gone down if they do have any rooms, because that's a lot of money for a room that has an old air conditioner. But this is the phone number. And you have places like this place over here, and you have other places. This here is for the Crown Plaza employees, I believe. And that hotel down there, the Harimitsu, I think that's what it's called, they rent rooms on the top. I think those are also $500 a month. But you just have to walk around. This right here used to be a hotel. You have to call the phone number at this place here, because they don't have somebody work in the front lobby anymore. Kitty cat? Yeah, just call that phone number. But that's how you find a place, is you just got to walk around and talk to people. That's the easiest way to find a place, is just walk around and talk to people. If you're looking for an apartment in Gadapan, this is the real estate office I recommend that you check out first. They have many properties, and I'll put the phone number on the screen. So check this out. This is right across the street from I Love Saipan, and this is one of the best real estate agencies to check out if you're looking for an apartment. Okay, for all you guys who are wanting to look for an apartment, I have these guys here that are helping me out, that'll help you find an apartment. So just when you come here, I'll put the number on the screen. You can just call them and then help you out. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Brian,
Elisa.
and we're with the Joint Marketing, and so we have apartments, we have houses here, we have houses and apartments, duplexes for rent, for sale, and so we're happy to help you find a place that fits you and your family and fits in your budget.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, just as soon as you guys get here, if you're even before you come here, if you want to call them and talk to them and see what they can help you out with and what your needs are, just give them a call. I'll put the number on the screen and then check them out. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the number is 670-588-8330. Again, that's 670-588-8330. Ask for Brian, and we'll be glad to help you facilitate your a smooth transition here to the island, and we look forward to meeting you. We'll pick you up at the airport if we need to. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Mark.
I want to talk a little bit about Saipan in general, because a lot of people who've never been here before don't really get what Saipan's all about. It's not like a state of the United States. Saipan's more like it's more like a country in the it's a country with a mix of all different types of Asian cultures. That's the easiest way. That's managed by the United States. It's managed by the United States, but it's not. The people who are here are, the majority of the people who are here are not U.S. citizens. So it's kind of like an international country that the United States manages. It's a little bit different than Guam because Guam has several military bases on Guam. There's a military base on Tinian, and there's a National Guard station or an army station here. But that's it. It's very small. The military presence here on Saipan is almost invisible. And so Saipan is different than any place else in the United States. There's no, the majority of the foods, the restaurants and stuff that you have in the United States, you don't have here. Here you only have Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Subway. For the most part, as far as American restaurants, that's it. Everything else is all Asian. So you have to get used to that idea. There's no 7-Elevens, there's no Starbucks. All that stuff that you're used to in the United States, it's not here. So that's one thing you're gonna have to get used to. If you want to go to a place to get away from it all, yeah, Saipan's gonna give you that. But you're gonna have to have an income, because you're more than likely not gonna be able to get any jobs here. But if you got a steady income coming in, you're retired or something, you can live pretty well here in Saipan. This is the McDonald's. I don't know any McDonald's that's as cool as this one. You can get your McDonald's here, and you can right over here to the beach area and eat your McDonald's. Like I said, I don't know any McDonald's that's as cool as this one. You come right over here, sit on the beach and eat your McDonald's. So how cool is that? This is where this is the back side of the McDonald's, right? You can come walk right out over here and have your McDonald's on the beach if you wanted to. Right over here. This is the beach area behind the McDonald's. I don't know any McDonald's in the world that has as nice of a beach as this. It's gonna be hard to find one that's better than this. That's a McDonald's right over there. Okay, this place is just a little ways away from Garapan, and the lady says the owner is Haramitsu. The people in the Haramitsu hotel, they can tell you if they got rooms and how much they are. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm just walking around this residential area that's on the other side of Garapan. Garapan's over there, and this is the residential area on the other side. It's like 1 block away, so this is like 2-3 blocks from the beach. But this is a quieter area. Right now there's lots of construction going on over there, as you can hear. But this area over here has a lot of apartments available in different places. you can see the back side of this building. That's actually a hotel, and that guy said his hotel is closed, but you might be able to talk to him and talk him into renting an apartment. These are apartments here, but I don't think any of them are available. And this is how you do it though. You just walk around and talk to people, and this is how you'll find a place. This looks like it was gonna be an office building or something, or a bank, but it's completely empty now. It's been abandoned for a long time. And there's a lot of buildings like this. Anybody who's an investor, this is your opportunity right here. But see a big sign right there, rooms for rent. That's how you find it. You walk around and you just talk to people and look for the signs. But right here, this really nice place. I've seen this place on the internet. I'll see if I can post the website right now. But this place has got really nice rooms, and this is the number right here. But this is how you do it. You just walk around until you see the signs. That's it. Call that number right there and they'll hook you up. This place was empty the last time I did a video, and it's still empty, so they might be able to give it to you for a real reasonable price. And this is who you call. This right here I think is the same owners as the other ones, but this is the number right here. Right here. And these rooms, on the internet, these rooms look really nice, so check it out. This is the company right here. But this is how you do it. You just walk around and look for the rent signs and talk to people, and that's how you're gonna find a place. Sorry about the wind noise. I left my other mic at home. This is a pretty nice area here. This all used to be Navy housing a long time ago, and then the CNMI government took it over and they made police stations and government housing for some of it. Yeah, it looks like somebody's living here. A couple of places look like they're rented. I don't know how much they're charging, but this is how you do it. You just walk around till you find a place that you like, and then go talk to the people. This house here is for sale. Last time it didn't even have a door on it, and I came by here. Here's some apartments here in this building, but I don't know if anything's available or not. But they got 2 floors. I see some rooms that don't have air conditioners in them, so those might be available. Okay, if you see up there, there's a lot of places to rent up on the hill up there, but you're gonna have a car. I had a friend of mine that rented a place up there, and he had to walk back and forth to Gatapon every day, and it's just a nightmare. So if you don't have a car, it's better to just get a place closer to downtown, because the laundry place is over here. Straight ahead is the laundry. It's right next to the school, and here's the housing. You might be able to find one of these houses that are available, but you're gonna have to, I recommend check Facebook Marketplace for things like this, because most of this stuff is going to be on Facebook Marketplace. I just thought I'd mention this because I had a friend of mine who's one of these drug addict marijuana users. I don't use marijuana. I used to a long time ago, but I don't anymore. But if you do, if you're one of these drug addict marijuana users and you're going to need to be going to the dispensary all the time, you're going to want to settle in Gatapon, because there's no dispensaries that I know of in Chalankanoa. So the majority of the drug addict marijuana users that go to the dispensaries all the time, they have to come all the way from Chalankanoa all the way up to Gatapon. So to save yourself a lot of trouble, settle in Gatapon. That way it's not going to be so far going back and forth to the dispensaries. I just thought I should mention that because I had one of my friends who came here to Saipan, and he's one of these drug addict marijuana users, and he has to go all the way from Chalankanoa all the way to Gatapon almost every day, because he's using the stuff almost every day. And to save yourself a lot of problems, you're going to want to settle in Gatapon. I just thought I should mention that to save somebody a lot of trouble. Okay, this is called the public market, but everybody refers to it as the farmer's market because here's where they have all the fruits and stuff in here. And I just talked to her. She says she's open every day except Sunday. And this is located in this park area here is the main public events area. This is where they hold the majority of all the public events. And they normally have the swap meet over here on the weekends, on Saturday. But because this is the rainy season, they've moved the swap meet to where the 360 restaurant is. But this is the main event area here where all the public events are normally held. And that's where this farmer's market is. So if you're looking for fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, more fruits, not so much vegetables, this is where you're gonna get it at. For anybody who's looking for a taste of Americano, they got a Subway that's down Middle Street. So it's gonna be about a half-hour walk from Garapan if you're gonna walk, or if you're gonna drive, it's about a 5-minute drive. It's on Middle Street, right in this area here. Okay, this is the vitamin and pharmacy. Yeah, so if you're looking, if you need some medications or if you need vitamins, this is where you're gonna go. This is on Middle Road. This is about a half-hour walk from Garapan down Middle Road. That's where it's located. This place is a really good place for Filipino food. I did a video on this place once before, but it was located in a 99-cent store. Check it out. This is Monster Pizza. It's some of the best pizza on Saipan, and this is located in Garapan. And I recommend the bulgogi pizza. It's really good. They have a barbecue pizza too. Check it out. This place is really good. These guys sell Japanese bentos and aloha wear. This is a really good store for reasonably priced clothes. Shoes, slippers, any kind of that stuff. When you first get here, you might have packed light to come here. This is where you're gonna pick up all those shirts and stuff that you need to have, and slippers, and just check it out. This store right here is where you want to come to get all your stuff to fix up your apartment. Brooms, mops, all that kind of stuff. They got some really good deals on food. They got lots of spices if you're a cook, so check this place out. Garapan has recently been renovated completely. All the sidewalks have been redone, all the roads have been redone, some of the hotels have been renovated, the ABC store has been renovated and reopened, and the I Love Saipan down here is open now too. They're still in the process of working on this in Garapan, but it's getting better every day. And the main street here, this is all new. It used to be, there was no road here before, so they built this road. And like I said, they're still working on it, but it should be done within a couple of months. Now, I Love Saipan is back open down here, and as you can see, they're painting and renovating all the buildings, and they replanted all the plants along here, and they redid the sidewalks and everything. Right now they're in the process of repaving the roads down the side streets. All of this is being redone. If you're staying in Garapan, I highly recommend going and checking out this deli, especially in the morning time. They got a good coffee shop, and their food is really reasonably priced. And Joten Shopping Center over here, this is where you're going to find a lot of the American style stuff that you want in the grocery stores. And they got the other shops, the Athlete's Foot and the All-Star and those kind of places too. But definitely check this place out for food. This is really good. Another thing I thought about when I was coming back here to Saipan is all the things that made me really happy and excited to come back here. Like the nice quiet beaches, the barbecue grills at the park, the barbecue that the Filipinos make. It's not like any place else in the world. And I wanted to go to the Thai restaurant as soon as I got back here and drink some Thai beer. But you don't have these nice quiet beaches like you have here in Saipan in other places in the world. Other places in the world, there's thousands of tourists all over the beaches, and it's really busy and hectic, and the beaches are overdeveloped, and you don't have barbecue grills in the parks in other places in the world. So these are the kinds of things that really excited me about coming back to Saipan. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. These are excellent. They don't make them like this in Thailand. Thailand, they're teeny tiny little small pieces. Not big like this. This is my finger so you can see the difference. Yeah, these are good. Okay, in my opinion, this place has one of the most awesome buffets in all of Saipan. So I think you guys should really check this out. I'm gonna show you what it's like. But I'm really satisfied with this place. Okay, if we're talking about nutrition, I don't think you're gonna find a restaurant that's gonna offer you more nutrition than this place. This is like the best you're gonna get.